Hey guys, Kylotl here, and this is a bit of a horrible idea. This is going to take forever, but I'm gonna be using this website in order to rank every single Project Moon character. So if you haven't seen this, basically it's gonna pit two random things against each other, and I'm gonna choose which one I like, and we're gonna do that like hundreds of times until it decides on who, my most liked and most disliked characters are, and it's gonna rank the entire thing. Now, before we get started, this is made by Gold, the one and only, and Kiwi Bird. Here's their Twitter @things, and it's edited from the original version of this in order to, well, take the original one, just make into a Project Moon one instead. And, one thing note, I'm not doing ARPAC exclusive, I'm not doing beta only / fan characters because they're not, like, real. When it says ARPAC exclusive, it mainly means, like, abnormalities that only exist as, like, concept. And when it says beta only / fan characters, it means stuff like, well, stuff that really doesn't matter. It's got Bong Bong, that's true. Bong Bong would be, like, probably, like, vaguely high-ish up in the list if we weren't included, but it's also got other things that I don't really think matter. I think this is what I'm gonna go with, though. These settings, it's still a lot. These just makes it slightly less, and it's things I don't think I'd care about anyways. So, I'm just gonna get started with it, because this might take a while. Okay, Nansul versus Rikako, these Leviathan characters. I have tested this briefly. It seems like it kind of chooses one of the categories and goes through all the stuff from there first, and then it moves on to the next category, and then, like, after you've gone through all the categories, that's when it starts mixing them together. So, basically, if you read Leviathan, you know why. Oh, Lapse versus, Denver. Denver's awesome. I gotta go for Denver. Oh, no, it's just those 4 Leviathan characters, it would seem. What? Okay, I guess it's not only that at a time? I don't know how it works. Diaz versus, Hanhee Jun. Hanhee Jun? Yeah, Jun, that's the one. You're annoying. You're menacing, I guess. Ezra versus Yuria, Ezra. Okay, the Pagoda Veneration. Actually, don't think I've thought about it before, but this guy doesn't show up in the Mirror Dungeon, does he? He's literally only used in an ego. Of course, that's the same for Basilisuit, but that's because it's the event one. I actually don't think I realized it. I think all the other, like, special random egos that were, like, in the gacha at the start of the game, I think they all, like, were in the Mirror Dungeon, except for this guy. That's strange. I'm gonna go for the Soup, though, because Soup is funny. Whatever, will you play and Electric Sheep? I mean, this is I gotta go for the Electric Sheep because stupid joke, string theocracy. Notice we're still 0% sorted. We're less than 1% through the way. This is gonna take a while. Robot versus Bluer Star, or Bluish Star. I see. I'm sorry for getting the name wrong. I really like Blue Star, so I like Bluish Star. Monkey Tree versus Hole in the Man. This is funny. We've seen, like, concept-ish art for Mersault getting this ego, and it looks kind of awesome. I'm trying to go through these fast because these are the ones that don't really matter. The Pearl or the creature. I gotta go with the Pearl thing because the Walking Pearl, because this one always gives you the annoying ego gift. At least it's no longer forced now, but it still was annoying, so I'm gonna go for that one. Sunset Traveler, Skin Prophet. I think I'm gonna go for this one because I really like the butterflies. Nurse versus Coffin, Nurse. So that no one will cry, or the Burrowing Heaven sing Spiral of Contempt. I know we've actually seen So That No One Will Cry, and we haven't seen Spiral of Contempt, but this looks so cool, and it's Burrowing Heaven-ish. I think I gotta go with this one, even though I do really like So That No One Will Cry. This is like a semi-close one, I think. Bull versus Centipede. I like the Centipede more, I think. Yeah, I think so. Oh, I mean, I gotta go for this one. The Merciful Pursuance goes so hard. I gotta go for the Heavenly Executor's Scribe. The Wayward Passenger egos also look really cool, but you can't ignore the Roman gaming. My Form Empties or the Moth. I never bother with the Moth, because the Moth always inflicts burn if you bother interacting with it. And I really like the My Form Empties fight. It's a fun one. It's just Judgment Bird, but better from Ruina. So yeah, My Form Empties. Watchdog versus Toad. Toad is annoying. Beat Hurley versus Baba Yaga. Baba Yaga is annoying. And this guy looks awesome, even though he is also annoying. But he's got like the... He's got the advantage of looking funny. Cool Apple versus False Apple. I'm gonna tie this because these are the same thing. What? Pink Shoes versus Ebony Queen's Apple. Ebony Queen's Apple is probably like my second favorite fight in the game. Only one that I think I like more is Cromer. Of these guys, Panther versus Lion. Panther like is funny, I guess. Nico versus Marill. Probably Nico. Neither of them do anything at all. Oh, absolutely Dongback over Shren. Absolute. I don't know. Do I want the weird fist man Siegfried, or do I want the absolute legend Samjo? Samjo easily. Sonya versus Demian. Demian, yeah. Herman versus Gubo. I don't know. Probably Gubo though. He's done more so far. Cromer's better than this guy's basically faceless. Cromer easily. It's no question Hopkins is definitely like bottom 2 characters in the entire series, bottom 3 at least. Like the only one who like actually like has like any sort of chance of being worse than Hopkins is the Blue Smocked Shepherd, but Hopkins is still really annoying. So Effie, I love Effie too. They're awesome. Gregor, I didn't get too attached to her. I was still sad when she died, but out of all like the random side characters that like you're supposed to get attached to that die, I think I wasn't as attached to Yuri as I was like Effie and Soud or like Samjo. I guess I probably should mention there is absolutely going to be Kanto 4 spoilers here because I think there are going to be the Kanto 4 characters. So should have mentioned that earlier, I guess. Oh well, Gregor easily. Rodion versus Sinclair. Rodion's chapter really didn't go into her character that much. I hate to say it, but I think Sinclair I like a lot more just because his chapter seemed to be a lot more interesting. Honglu versus Heathcliff. Honglu had some good moments near the end of Kanto 4, but he's still done very little. He's probably one of the sinners I like the least. I like all of them a lot. I still really like Honglu, even if he is like bottom 2 probably of the 12. So Heathcliff very much. Dawn versus Ryoshu. They're both awesome. I like Dawn though. Virgilius versus Karen. Probably just Virgilius. I don't know. Karen's still a very weird character to me. I think we're gonna need to see them in action. Virgilius we've seen more of. Karen, she's silly. Ooh, creature battle. Road Home versus Scaredy Cat. I don't know, you kind of can't separate them. I think they tie. Oh, here it is. Blue Smock Shepherd. Yeah, worst character in the series. Absolutely garbage. So mean. And look at like the little dog, and he's so mean to it. Okay, we're getting into the Wonderlap abnormalities. Titania versus Nobody Is. Nobody is cool, I guess. Titania's cool, I guess. I don't know. I don't remember what these two did. What's their name? Drowned Sisters. Yeah, I think they didn't do much. So I'll go for the mermaid thing. Hooka Caterpillar versus White Lake. I like White Lake mainly because the weapon is cool, like the actual bird arm thing. I think that's why I'll go for it. The house versus the card thing. My Sweet Home versus Red Queen. I'll go for the home. Parker versus Bottle of Tears. I don't even remember which one Parker was. I think a minor character. But being put against the Bottle of Tears is funny. This is the one that, like, Cat tried to suicide with. Yeah, that's funny, I think. Tomah versus Riza. More of the characters that I'm not too familiar with. Some of them I do know, like, fairly well. Okay, so let's see. Doll versus Alex. I don't have no idea who you are, but you're the guy who like died to Titania, didn't you? You're like, yes, I am Oberon, and like let them escape. I think you were vaguely annoying, but like in a comical way. So sure, you. Ooh, Daisy versus Biozi. Biozi's the one who was like the friend with Servant of Wrath, and you're like the head of one of the departments. Probably you. Joe, BB. I like Joe. Joe, they're funny. Ella, Flower. Ella, I thought Ella was going to be, like, important when I started reading Wonderlab, I think, but then proceeded to be, like, meaningless. I think, I think, like, Mimi herself, the person who, like, actually wrote Wonderlab, said something about wanting to focus more on some of the side characters but not getting the chance to, and I think Ella, alongside, like, Finn, were, like, two of the characters that I think felt like they were supposed to be more important than they were, because they, like, survived to the end and are, like, there in, like, Bloom Office. Flower's funny, though. Ooh. Rose versus Ty. Which one do I like more? This is a... I'm trying to think through. I feel like I can't choose one over the other. I think they're, like, roughly the same, possibly. I feel like... it's hard to say. I'm gonna tie them. Okay. Adult Who Tells Lies versus Jester of Nile. Funny Clown. Nosferatu versus Ozma. I think I liked Ozma. I think so. Maybe. Silent Girl versus Fairy Festival Ruina. Silent Girl, yeah. Book Hunter versus Pianist. Book Hunter is so silly. She's like just a random character who people seem to just like latch onto. Like, fair enough. Once again, I'm all for latching onto random minor characters who like don't matter at all. But it's still funny. Pianist, I feel like I can't choose. Pianist is like a non-character, really. He's a plot device more so than a character. I mean, you don't actually like ever see him, so that makes sense. I'll go Book Hunter, why not? Okay. We're seeing the Charlemagne office people who you just straight up don't actually probably see. Naimon versus Reynaud. I think didn't Roland say he didn't like Reynaud? For that I'll go for Naimon. Chikon versus Hanafuda. Hanafuda, I feel like Jiyoung's office is lamer than Rusted Chain, so I'm gonna go for Chikon. Irina versus Kim. Kim, absolutely. Kim has one of the most fun key pages in the game, even if it wasn't there when I actually played through the game, in replays and stuff. Donghwan versus Alan. Huh. I mean, Donghwan, I think. We're getting through, like, the randomish characters, so yeah, you. This is a question. Senna versus Vermilion Cross. I'm not that big a Senna fan. I think she's fine. She doesn't really do much is the thing. Vermilion Cross is a giant flaming cross, which is like a really cool personality trait. Sorry all Senna fans out there, but I like the weapon. Astolfo versus Baral. Astolfo, I think. Baral's also a non-character, even less than Ooh, Pluto versus Argalia. I do like Pluto a lot, design-wise. I think he's, like, a funny counterpart to Hakma. I also, like, barely remember this fight, because I definitely semi-cheesed it when it released with Hakma, like, going for Blockma strats. Argalia's, like, the main villain. I gotta give him some credits. Ooh. Lurtaloo, Puppeteer, absolutely. Greta or Bremen, Greta, definitely. Harold, she doesn't do anything. Olivier does something, so him. Purple Tear versus Zhao. I'm a big Zhao fan, absolutely her. She's awesome. Purple Tear is cool too. Nikolai versus Moirai. I knew it was something with an M, but I was gonna say Murine, and I'm like, that's not the right one. I mean, I think Nikolai. Moirai did nothing, kind of. She did something. That's true. Vaguely anything. Shun versus Rudolph. I think I'll go for Rudolph. Martina versus Esther, sure. Ooh, Nemo, absolutely. I love Nemo. Lowell, absolutely. Boris, absolutely. Oh, these guys... I think Rose, definitely. Rose is cool. Who do... I don't care about them. Ooh, Tenma versus Emma, or Noah. Oh, I'll go, no, this is Emma. They're like a pair. They kind of goes hand in hand. Oh, Eugen over Random Sweeper Man, absolutely. Tomry over Random Sweeper Man. This is, I mean, I gotta go for John Bloodborne here. I don't really like them that much. I don't like that random Bremen people. I don't care enough. Sayo, sure, you're the main one. You're better than boss. This is a hard one. People really like Dalek. I know. I also really like Alec though, because he's got a funny gizmo. He's got like little stoplight eyes. I'll still probably go for Dalek though. Salvador Yuna. Meh. I don't think I care that much. Loue versus Stefan. I like Stefan a lot. He's like, okay, please kill me. Loue's absolutely like the cooler option. No doubts there. But Stefan's also like, he's a comical character. I'll go for him. I don't care about Carnival. I'm not going to choose my favorite Carnival member. Mika versus Tommy. Tommy. Lovetown funny. Stray Dog Man versus Olga. Spy Person versus Young Me. I feel like I'd probably go for Julie if it wasn't for that one video. You know the one of the stray dogs and like Young Me and the stray dog, whatever they call the video. The one that looks like horrible in some aspects, but in like a really cool way, of Young Me and Pode from like LobCorp. If you've seen the one, you know the one, but it's absolutely changed my opinion on Gyeongmi as a character being clearly top tier. Walter's like he's probably like third worst character. He's like, I think so. I think he's the third most annoying character overall. So, and I mean, of course, you gotta go for Lulu. Lulu's funny. She's basically prototype Zhao. Jack versus Mars. I get names mixed up a lot. I try my best. It's hard. I'm really bad with names and faces in general. I'm better in with Project Moon characters because I obsess over this series a fair bit, but still. I mean, you're the first Object Art key page in Runa. Gotta go for you. Once again, Hook Office, another one I don't particularly care for. You look like a Dead by Daylight character though, so I'm not voting for you. Brotherhood of Iron. Arnold's an awful name. I got to go for Arnold because of that. Yun, Eri. Once again, don't really do much. Eri really doesn't do much. I'll go for Yun, even if he is a bad person. It feels like he kinda cares about Finn, possibly. Lenny Mungchi. Sure. You can't. Bald is awesome, or Roland. This is a tough one. Or I guess you're bald. Bald is often its classification. You're bald or Roland. Are these pre-planned? Is the pairings you get set to be certain things? This doesn't feel like a coincidence. Why would you pair Roland against bald? You're bald. I mean, Roland's. I gotta go for Roland. Parasite Tree, Melting Love. They're both annoying. I'd go for you more. Oh yeah, right, you got a weird name. Il Pianto de la Luna. I still just know you as La Luna. And I think that does work, because De La Luna still shortens to La Luna, so I think that's still a fine name for you. La Luna versus Army in Black. Once again, these are the donator abnos. They're very hit or miss. I'll go for you, though. Yin versus Yang. Yin is actually something. Yang is nothing. That's the thing. Yang's just a little gift. You can actually Discord is cool enough, an ego gift, ego weapon, stuff like that. I'll go for Yin. I think I prefer more. Void Dream versus Grave of Cherry Blossoms. Once again, I think Grave of Cherry Blossom is a vaguely annoying, what is it? Work on it 5 times in a single day and someone dies, something like that. I like it aesthetically a lot more than Void Dream. It's got fans, stuff like that. It's very Dongbak-esque. Oh, gambling. I love gambling. I love Blue Star. It's one of my favorites. It is funny that they chose the Ruina Blue Star look for this. Fair enough, though. Skin Prophecy versus the Portrait. I like the Portrait solely because you can give someone the Portrait and put them in the machine to kill everyone in the facility. That's always funny. Dimensional Refraction variant or Scarecrow. Scarecrow is awful, and LobCorp, Dimensional Refraction variant is awful if he escapes, because you gotta actually... It's a weird one, because you gotta actually target it. I'll go for it, though, because it's cool. I love the machine, even if Meat Lantern is silly. I love the shelter. Flesh Idol's annoying. Noticeable Craze Researcher is probably one of the more useful Tool Abnos. I mean, like, obviously Heart of Aspiration is the best of the Tool Abnos, but this one can be good as long as you're careful with it. Mountain or Schadenfreude. Mountain. Burrowing Heaven or Night. Ooh, this is actually a tough one. I have noticed they actually are just kind of using the Ruina stuff for most of them. I just noticed it more with Blue Star, because Ruina Blue Star isn't an actual thing you fight. It's just in the background. This is a hard one. I honestly might just tie this. I like these Abnos probably, like, equally. They're both very cool. Yeah, I'll tie him. Freischütz Black Swan. I like Black Swan. Freischütz, though. He's one of my favorite Abnos, I think. Little Prince or Letitia. Judgment Bird or the Apocalypse Bird as a whole. I mean, Apocalypse Bird as a whole is just better than, like, it's better than the sum of its parts. Wolf or Child Drawing. Child or Bird. I love Punishing Bird, though. It's a little creature. Alriune is annoying. Oh, Alriune Lobcorpse. It says, like, parentheses LC. Actually, I don't even know. Are the little tooltips showing up when I hover over them? It's not. So it's actually showing me the names for these a lot of the time. I guess it's not capturing my cursor either. I guess might be able to change that. Did that change it? Is it capturing the cursor and it's just not showing me on OBS? That might just be it. Oh, it absolutely is. So maybe you can see it when I hover over stuff? I actually can't tell. I'll just assume that you possibly can't. Welchier is Alriune. Alriune Lobcorp's annoying. I like Alriune Ruina. So if it's actually going to differentiate between the two, I'll absolutely go for the shrimp. Rudalta versus Bees. Rudalta's just like dead Santa constructed into a reindeer. Or I think Santa's in the bag, something like that. Actual Plague Doctor versus White Knight. White Knight's just better Plague Doctor. This is an interesting one. Because Spiderbud, as far as like actual like Lobcorp Ruina Spiderbud go, it's like fine. But it's honestly might have been redeemed by the funny Ryoshu ego for it. So I think I'll go for Spiderbud. Snow Queen versus Big Bird. Snow Queen's probably got one of my favorite mechanics in Lobcorp, that being the whole, oh, you can duel someone to free them if they get 2 kisses from her. So yeah, I'll go for her. Singing Machine versus Silent Orchestra. They're both annoying-ish. Silent Orchestra is very annoying, but he's also very cool, and I think it evens out. No words. Teresha versus Old Lady. Old Lady's annoying. Teresha is a tool abno that does nothing. I think I still prefer Old Lady. Magical Girl versus Bear. Queen of Hatred easily. The Silly Dummy that does nothing versus Scorched Girl. Fourth Match Flame is cool in Ruin and in Limbus, so I'll go for that. The other A's. Abram's homeless and funny. Carmen versus Ayan. They're both, like, vaguely, like, bad people. I guess they're both vaguely good people, but also very bad people. They tie. Garion not being... Yeah, Garion doesn't have her own, thing. I think I like Daniel more than Garion. I don't care for Garion. I like... Lisa versus Enoch. Enoch is, like, vaguely... Isn't Enoch, like, the son of Cain or something? Very, like, vaguely reminiscent of Damien and Limbus, stuff like that. I'll go for you, though. Ooh, my 2 least favorite of the Sephiroth. Or their original forms, though. Gabriel, Michelle, meh, I don't care. Hakma, absolutely. I love Hakma. Gabura, absolutely. Otter, Netzak. I like Netzak. Angela. Oh, more random Leviathan characters now. Pablo versus Asaya. Or Asiya, I think it is. I keep on mispronouncing it. Asiya is going to be important, that's for sure, but hasn't done too much now. I'll go for you, though. Rikako versus Jumsoon. Rikako. Nansol versus Jumsoon. Denver versus Lanyan. Denver. Lapis versus Lanyan. Lapis. Diaz versus Garnet. What an interesting pairing. It's starting to mix things together, I feel, because I'm starting to get stuff I've already, like, chosen a favorite over, which is interesting. I feel like it's gone through, like, 2/3 of all like the categories or something like that, and it's starting to pair the other third against things I've already voted for to try and like figure it out. We're only 7% through this, by the way. That's honestly awful. It's been 25 minutes. I'm sure I'm gonna speed up as things go on. I'll go for DS, sure. I'll go for you. Ooh, I like Vespa. Ezra's better though. Uria's. I don't like Uria too much. Moses over the soup. Fey Lantern versus Dreaming Electricity. Oh yeah, I guess Fey Lantern we also don't see in Mirror Dungeons, do we? I kind of think I get Fey Lantern confused with the, like the Scarlet Moth Abno. So I think that's why I was like, oh no, it's got its own thing. But no, we sure have no idea what that is. We've actually seen this one. Bluer. Spider of Marriage. Hole in the Man. Stuck in Heaven. That is a raw name, I'll go for that. Lost Mind, sure. Sunset Creature, Skin Prophet. Oh, absolutely, Crane Man's one of the best ones. I'm just speeding through these because it's just kind of generic-ish Abnos. Yeah. I like you. Sickness or Beat Heartily. Golden Apple or Have You... Oh, they're separating Have You Become Strong from Beat Heartily. I'll still probably go for the apple, though. Ebony Queen's Apple, yeah. Pink Shoes, Doomsday Calendar. Sure, you... You're vaguely menacing. Nico was entertaining-ish, though. Oh, you're a lot better than Muriel. Dongback matters more than you. This is a rude pairing. They tie. They stay together. Samjo or Donggrang? I do like Donggrang, but also I think Samjo was the one I liked more overall. But I feel like I still really like Donggrang. I feel like this is a mean choice, but I think Samjo. Oh, Dembian versus Ida. Ida's coming back eventually, like that's almost for certain, yeah? Because she's the very strange disappearance. Why was she there? Why did she get her name? That's the thing, like the other two, like, actual, like, or two of the other actual groups in the casino didn't even get names. Because it was just like, oh, generic Ting Tang boss man, whatever. And then it was also, like, Tai Q boss. But Ida got her own name. Very strange. I mean, it's obvious that, like, Sonya also had his own name. But that's because he was, like, the plot-relevant one. Oh, I'll go Demian, though. Oh, I'll go Sonya, I think. Jiahuan doesn't do anything. Jiahuan hasn't done anything yet. Cromer, Papa Bongi. Another very interesting pairing. Papa Bongi's like comical, that's the thing. Cromer's like evil. I'll tie him. Effie or Sod, oh, another case of them kind of being a pair. I can't choose one over the other. Aya does nothing. Sinclair or Otis? I think Otis is my other like least favorite sinner alongside Honglu, but I still really like her, so nothing like too mean. Ishmael, sure. Mersault or Dawn? I think I like Dawn vaguely more. I like Mersault vaguely more. I think I like Z-Song vaguely more. Anyone who's got their own chapter does have an advantage. It's kind of the Mephistopheles over Virtue. I mean, I guess it makes sense. Mephistopheles is probably alive. It's probably Garnet somehow? It's hard to say. Not really a character, though. Dante or the creature? Dante. Red and Buddy or Servant? Servant. Nothing is or Oliver Yune. Pygmalion. That's the one. The Oliver Yune, aberration. One of the first aberrations I think we saw. Other than maybe, like, the Pink Shoes one. Something like that. I don't think it does anything, though. Oh, Stained Rose, yeah. Penitent Girl. That's the Red Shoes one, isn't it? Yeah, I don't think I care for that one too much. Hair, that's a silly one. Dingle Dangle. I don't remember what this one does. I don't remember what Parker does either. Kooky. Purin. a lot of I need to reread one of it. I feel like I did like a couple months back. Like I think like the month of Limbus's release, I did like I think I also reread Distortion Detective just to refamiliarize myself with it, just for the fun. Most of the time, I think I'll just go for the character I actually recognize. Ooh, Sasha's cool. Flower's cooler though. Finn Wonderlap. I mean, like Finn, they seem silly. That's true. They also do like nothing, and Rose is kind of better. Jester or Cat? Cat. Ooh, Price of Silence. I think Price of Silence is a very divisive Abno, I feel, but it's one I like a lot, I think. We're 11% through this. It's been half an hour. Okay. Yeah. Silent Girl. A lot of these I feel like I won't actually have much to say on, though. I'll just kind of choose it. Ogier versus Naimon. I think Ogier is going to be... Thelma or G-Con. This is a nice depiction of Thelma. They should give credit for this somewhere. Oh well. I wonder who drew this. This is true art, I feel. Yeah, G-Con, Hanafuda. Kim or Dante? Oh, the weird Dante. Kim. Dongwon, Alec. Bayard versus Vermilion Cross. Bayard. I feel like I'm being overly mean to Zena, I think. Zena's fine. You do more. Oh, absolutely, you. Do I like Tanya or Elena more? Probably Elena. Ooh, Oswald's awesome. Oh, absolutely Xiao. Absolutely Purple Tear. Mirene is interesting vaguely. Hana doesn't do too much. Mirene, Harold, they're not too great because they don't do too much, I feel. Nikolai or Jan? I don't know, actually. Jan... I'll go for Jan, probably. I feel like I shouldn't have had that much hesitation, but I did, so... Which one's cooler, Esther or Hubert? Esther, I think. Martinia, Hubert. Hubert I don't care for. Nemo, absolutely. May or Bada? May, I think. Lowell. Cecil. Cecil? I don't know how you pronounce that. Forrest. Sure. More of these guys, I don't care. I think Jin's the best of them, though. Emma and Noah. It's a pair. Eugen, absolutely. I'm not picking a random sweeper. You can't make me. Is this the other twin? I think I chose Bloodborne Man over the other twin before. A lot of ones I really don't think matter. Oh, well, yeah, you. Yeah, you. Philip, yeah. You. Tie that. You. It's really like it is getting to the point where it's mind-numbing. We're 15% through the way. I don't know, I might just not record all this. I might pick and choose. Cause it's been 33 minutes and not much has happened. You. Actually, speaking about that, whatever his name is with the funny scythe weapon, that's a cool thing. Shame it, like, never mattered. I probably shouldn't pick that. Oh, well. Roland or Pete? Ooh, hard one. You're bald or Pete? Ooh, Pete. Ooh, Monk or Melting Love? I'll go for Melting Love. I'll go for Monk here. Popode is awesome. The clock's vaguely interesting. Do I really think Yin and Yang should be separate? I actually don't think that was the best move. I'll take the Phoenix. I'll take Gambling. I like Gambling. I'll take Porcupus here. Blue Star, absolutely. You Must Be Happy, absolutely. Shylock. Censored thing. I'm not picking the train, even if Meat Lantern is also annoying. Portrait just randomizes your stats. It does very, very little. You're cool. I don't like either of these, but I think I like you more. Heart of Aspiration. Yeah, it's one of the cool ones. I know it showed the Ruin appearance there, but it didn't specify Ruin as opposed to LobCorp, so I just assumed it was because of the LobCorp one. Naked Nest, Burrowing Heaven. Yeah, a lot of choices being made here, that's for sure. It's how it goes. I feel like I'm also just alternating left and right a lot. Oh, I know better than to click on this button. I know better than to click on that button. Spider Bud, Snow White, Snow Queen, Big Bird, Silent Orchestra, Singing Machine. I like how they put this here just to make sure you knew it was megahertz, because otherwise it would just be static. Ugh, I don't like the baby. That's Red Shoes appearance is silly, that's true. Was that a different... No, that wasn't. I was like, wait, was that a different appearance for Queen Pager? But no, I think that was how it was for the other time we saw her. Ooh, Once In is awesome. Mio versus Abram. Mio. Carmen versus Adam. Carmen. Daniel versus Benjamin. Sure. Sure. Yeah. Hawkma versus Elijah. Bina versus Elijah. Gabura versus Chesed. I like them both. Netzak versus Tifereth. I like them both. Angela. Malkuth. Rikako versus Asiya. I think Rikako, Gemsoon. Better than you. You there. Moses, I like more. Interesting pairing. It's trying to it's putting the entire Distortion Detective cast against the Bacillus Soup, who we know nothing about yet. Sure. Thing. You absolutely, yeah. I don't care about either of those. Oh, Centipede, I think. Talisman here. Bull here. You here. I'll tie those. Baba Yaga, Funny Frog. Sure. Ooh. This is a case of character I like comedically versus a character I like seriously. Because comedic character, Samjo is like a diet Roland. That's the thing, and Roland's probably my favorite character overall. But at the same time, I like Dong Back as a character more probably as far as the story goes, but I gotta go for the funny character. Dong Back over Dong Garang, just because... Yeah. Oh god. Demian, Sonia. I don't care about either of them. I like you more, absolutely. I don't like either of you. Although I probably should have gone for that. Gregor's probably I think as far as like my actual like Sinner ranking goes, I guess I should just do that separately or something. But it's probably like Dawn, Gregor, Mersault, Ryoshu, Ishmael, Heathcliff, Rodion. Ishmael, maybe fifth would be... Oh wow, I might do that separately after. I think that could be an interesting idea. Or maybe just another time. I'll go for you though. Dawn, Mersault, Ryoshu. Yeah, you guys are cool. I don't really want to rank Virgilius very highly, just because I don't know enough about him yet, I feel. Yeah, and Wonderlab Avenue is another case of IDK. Some of them are funny. Some of them I still know nothing about. Ooh, Cat or Rose? I like Cat. I do like Rose though. They're awesome. Finn, I like Finn. Price of Silence, there's Silent Girl. Once again, Price of Silence, I really like the fight, and it's very polarizing, but I like it a lot. Silent Girl here, though. I like Rune a lot. Okier versus Book Hunter. I'll go Book Hunter, I'll go Pianist. It is really funny when you differentiate between two characters that mean, like, about as, like, little. Like, two very minor characters, but you're like, I like this one slightly more than Pinocchio, and I like this one slightly below Pinocchio. Because it's basically guaranteeing they don't end up anywhere near each other, even though they should probably end up near each other. Kim, Jikan, Irina, Dante, Vermilion Cross, Donghuan, Alan, Bayard, Yu, Angelica, Argalia, Ludo, Oswald, Xiao, Purple Tear, Yu, 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 Yu. I mean, I guess that's fair. I was like, do I actually like level more than Nemo? Nah, Nemo deserves it, I think. Cecil, sure. Sure. Boris is awesome. Rose is awesome, though. I didn't mean to tie there. Oh, well. Oh, I can undo. That's right. Did it just change the result? Oh, it does. I mean, that makes enough sense. We're 25% of the way there, though. And it's been 40 minutes. Out of this rate, it'll only take, like, almost 3 hours. I mean, I'm going at a faster rate now. That's the thing. You though, you, I don't care. I should probably choose, I feel like whenever I tie, it's just making it take longer overall, because tying gives no information except the fact that they're vaguely similar. I don't know why it looked like I was considering Carnival for a second. I just wasn't thinking. I was kind of relying on instinct. There was no chance I'd choose Carnival over Mika. They tie, I think. You, they tie. You. Roland wins. Sure, I'll choose Pete. Capote, sweep, Once again, I'm ranking Yin much higher than I am Yang. I feel it's a silly choice, that's for sure. This is like semi-gambling. I do like gambling a lot. That's kind of an issue. It really isn't. I just like joking about liking gambling. I can promise I have no gambling addiction whatsoever. No, I don't have any issues at all. Ooh, that was the funny pairing, that's for sure. I like Fry Shoots more than you, but you're also one of my favorites. Letitia's silly. Little Prince is lame. It's one of those avenues that I always forget exists. Definitely partially because it didn't make it to Ruin. Any avenue that got banished to LobCorp is like, fading into obscurity. But especially that one, too. Like, Naked Nest, too. Like, who cares about the Naked Nest? I'm also going to create a gap between Plague Doctor and White Knight. Interesting choice, I guess. Meh. Reddit bot, I guess. I like you. I like... Yeah. I don't like either of you. Bear. Red shoes. One sin over Mio, I guess. Don't really think I'm ever gonna really vote for any of the actual... I don't think I really want to vote for any of the Adam or any of the A variants, because like, who cares? You do more, you do Fairbit, you, the child, Hakma. Hakma's probably my favorite of the Sephiroth. I think Bina or Gabura? Probably Gabura. Elijah or Tiff B, Angela, you're good. You're good. Meh. Denver. Lapis, Rikako, DS, Garnet, you, you. That probably wasn't the right choice. I feel like so many of these pairings of Leviathan people I've already done before, but I might just be insane. I'll choose Moses over the bluish star. Yeah. It's kind of, I feel like it's overvaluing how much I like bluish star. Maybe it's just seeing how much I don't care for it that much, and even though I think it's like vaguely cool. Sure. Paper man. Ooh, a lot of cool ones of these avenues being paired against each other now. Ooh. Teddy bear, fairy, fairy. I don't even know what this one's supposed to be. It's just like a bunch of ashes, yeah. Like you. I like you. You're funny looking, at least. Samjo, absolutely. Dongback, absolutely. Dongrang, absolutely. Shren, yeah. I'll take you over what's his face though. I don't really. I'll take Maroon over. I like the LCCB duo. Demian, sure, he sweeps. I think you. Putting the entirety of what we know of the new league just above what's his face, Hopkins. Pairing a lot of the ones I like against each other now, I feel. I mean, I think this basically is just kind of showing my order of sinners right there. I guess I wasn't showing Yusang. Dante is, like, fine. I'm not gonna rank Mephistophelius too high, though. Oh, higher than Blue Smock Shepherd, though. Standing Rose, nobody is. You. Once again, it's just gonna pair people like this against each other again. I don't remember who Tomah is. I vaguely remember the name, but that's... Oh, wait, that's actually right. They forgot a character. They forgot Tomah. The other Tomah. Like the one who shows up vaguely in Kanto 1. He's not in here. He's a named character. Why isn't he... It's such a nitpicky thing. He'd probably be, like, near the bottom, but, like, in the area of characters I don't particularly care for. In, like, a non-negative way, just in a... meh kind of way, yeah. For silence, silent girl. I mean, you that win there, though. You win there, though. You win against that guy. If you. I feel like I'm also contradicting myself. I feel like I'm choosing, like, I'm getting matchups I've seen before and I'm choosing the exact opposite some of the time, though. I don't know if I actually am. Houston fell over Zena. No, they deserve to tie. Angelica versus Oswald. I like Oswald, but not better than, like, those characters. Yan versus Xiao, basically the Star of the City bosses against each other. I think that'll work well enough, though. Oh. Nemo, yeah. Lowell, yeah. Gloria, yeah. Esther, sure. Sure. I don't know why I'm acting like I'm acting like actively against picking Emma here. Emma's cool. Tenma, cool. Once again, another type of character that I don't really feel like voting for. 759 battles. It's been a lot of choices so far. God. Whoops. Yeah, you. Youngmi. Tommy. I don't really know the difference between the two. That should work, though. And... Dino, sure. Roland beats Finn, Finn beats Pete, Pete beats Lenny, Lenny beats Melting Love, Ming-Chi beats Melting Love. Yoon beats Melting Love. Yeah, you don't matter. I should have voted for Bald is awesome. He's awesome. Food is awesome. Gambling's awesome. Like how I've never bothered to refer that one by name. I've just said gambling every time because it gets the message across. Like it's like 85-15 for the first time, isn't it? Something like that. Like it isn't bad odds like the first time you use it, but I think the more you use it, the worse odds you get. Which makes sense. I think there used to be a bug where you could just there used to be some sort of guarantee you could do to get good results or something, and people would use it to get brokenly powerful stuff. Which is silly. First time I think I've actually chosen Yang for something. Wow. Blue Star I like. Censored I like. Machine I like. Shylock I like. I'm just getting to the point where I'm deep in thought as I just choose these like minor, like non-mattering things. Display images while sorting. What does that mean? Actually, I don't think I noticed that checkbox. I'm sure it's fine though. Also, I gotta be very careful because if it reloads this webpage, I have to start from the beginning and lose all of this process. It doesn't save anything like that. So, hopefully it doesn't reload. Hopefully I don't have any sort of like connection issues or something that would cause it to reload. Don't hit the button. Don't hit the button. It's the secret. It's the strat. It is funny that Mio is being thrown with the LobCorp characters. Is she being thrown by the LobCorp Abnos? Because she seems to be in the middle of a bunch of Abnos every time. Which is a strange choice. Let's use them over the baby, but like otherwise, meh. Garian, eh. Hakma. You. Moses. Then you. 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 Then you... I draw the line at Faye Lantern, I guess, as far as beating DS. Oh yeah, Garnet. You. I'm just saying you a lot now, I feel. I like you. A lot of the Abnos I like just being pitted against each other, which is a little sad to see. And Samjo, Ebony Queen's Apple. I like Samjo. I like Dongbak. I like Dongrang. Shren, I guess, is where I draw the line as far as that goes. Shren being beaten by all these abnormalities. You beat Pink Shoes, though. I really wonder how seriously I'm taking this, like, ranking. I wonder which I prefer more. The flower or the main star of Canto 4. Who wins? The entire main cast of of Wonderlab or like the suicide bottle. Hmm. You, 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 you. The Senna hate's just kind of funny. Ooh. That's a tough one. I like them both a lot. That's kind of the issue. No, I don't know why Baral would... Oh no, it's not letting me undo to that point. Oh well. I guess Baral's better than Chun. Whoops. I didn't mean to do that. Mirrors is cool. Because he does like the whole like oh wow, you're being stupid, Zhao thing. Zhao? It's Zhao, isn't it? I've been saying it wrong. It's pronounced with a J, not a Z. I think so. Almost 50% of the way there, and it's been almost an hour. Okay, okay. This is a long time to spend just click buttons, but you know, it's not. It's better than mirror dungeon grinding, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, you. I was gonna try spamming it and then like trying to make a song out of it. You. I don't know why when I say song I immediately default to like the Mario main theme, but it is a song, so sure, I guess. Robots, Pierre beats whatever the carnival is supposed to be. Oh no, I'd never vote for Walter though. Roland Rapode or Pode. I don't know why I'm used to saying Pode. Oh, we're halfway there, so it probably means it'll be 2,200 by the end. This is gonna be interesting, that's for sure. I guess I just need to think less, probably. Some of these choices I'm like thinking too much for, I think. The Abnos you can kind of rapid fire it and you get like the same-ish results. Who wins? Good question. White Knight, Apocalypse Bird. I'll go for the bird, why not? Yeah, it's just rapid fire. 52% now though. I'm making like a good speed. I mean, when it's just Abnos, it's kind of easy to make a good speed because I can pretty easily tell like, oh yes, I like this Abno more than this Abno. I don't know why it's making me rank all these characters against Benjamin. I still really don't know how I stand on Ayan and Carmen. I feel like I like them, that's for sure, but I also dislike them. I feel like in an intentional way, but like not in a villain way is the issue. Like if it's a villain I really dislike, then of course I'll like rank them highly because like it's a villain it's supposed to be. But I don't know what to consider Ayan and Carmen. That's kind of the issue. You. Gone to the point where it's a ranking distortion deck of characters against these like the cool Abnos. star, you. 54% no, though. Just like roughly 1,000 to go, I think. I had a moment where my brain was just not processing stuff for a second there. Like, surely I've had these exact pairings before. Surely. You. No, I'll go for Demian here. It's trying to figure out which of the sinners I think is worse than Beat Hurtley. Yeah, sure, you. Cromer. Do I like Cromer or the Clock more? I like the Clock more than Sonia. Sonia beats the frog, though. Goob beats the frog. You beat the frog. You don't beat the frog, though. You beat the box, though. You don't beat the box, though. Shren beats you, though. Nico, yeah. You beat the shoes. No one, you lose no matter what. Like, it's just no contest. You though. You beat that guy though. Them though. Most of them beat White Rose. The clown again. I feel like every time I see the clown, it feels like I've like completed a lap. I don't know why, but something about Niall makes me feel like, oh wow, we're starting another round. I guess it was early-ish at the start, but even if it wasn't like the very beginning, it was the Leviathan thing at the beginning. But just something about the clown, it just makes me feel like I've done a full reset. I'll go for the clown a little bit. Any clown fans? Any clown fans? Daisy, I guess Daisy's fine, I guess. I don't know. I'm definitely gonna make, like, I've definitely made plenty of, like, questionable choices. Especially ever since I decided that, like, you know, tying is probably a bad idea to input. Yeah, it really feels like it's just taking these characters and figuring out where to insert them in rows of, like, characters that I've already, like, set. You beat Greta. Astolfo's another character that I feel like is hard to rank because, like, this Astolfo doesn't do much. Even though it definitely does a lot in, like, the story, but really doesn't show up much at all. I think, don't people theorize that Astolfo's the one talking about the Roland Bad End? He's the one, like, narrating? Might have been confirmed because it's voice acted by someone. It might have been partially by... I mean, it was just captioned a friend, so it's probably Astolfo. Probably, because, like, in that, like, Olivier is dead, so Stoffel probably his closest living friend, although we can't tell for sure how close they were. This really isn't the time to be, like, talking about, like, Ruina theory stuff. Because I've got a lot of clicking to do. Once again, Senna is a character that exists. I don't have much more to say about her. People like her, that's fair. I think she's less funny being in, because I care a lot about how funny characters are. That makes her bad. Relatively, of course. Feels bad whenever I, like, downplay Philip, because, like, Philip's good, but, like, the funny characters beat him. No, you, I guess. Did I, like, mess up and therefore, like, it thinks I hate Noah but love Emma? I feel like they're never being paired anywhere near each other. I really wonder how exactly these work, because there's a lot to them, I'm absolutely sure of that. But I just don't know how much exactly. I really hope I remember to, like, edit, like, background music into this, because if I didn't, because I don't hear anything on my side. Hopefully I played something, even if it was just the Runa lobby theme just on repeat. I mean it's a good song. might go insane listening to it over an hour, which is why I'm not listening to it to an hour, but possibly you are, unless I managed to, like, cycle out the music every 10 minutes or something. Hopefully I did. I'm just talking to future me. I wonder how much I'm gonna bother editing this, because probably not a lot. Maybe if I ever see, like, big chunks of, like, me not talking, I'll, like, fast forward through it, possibly? Who knows? But yeah, back to it. Back to the grind. I like the dog, what can I say? God, there's gonna be some awful, like, outliers when this is done. I'm really looking forward to when I finally get through all, what is there left? 800 more, I think? If I'm remembering correctly, something like that. I could just figure out the math or whatever, but, like, there's no need to drag this on with math and stuff. I don't care about, I'm not that big of a Firebird fan. It's cool, I guess. Rats own you. You own the Brotherhood. You own the clock, I guess. Baldness owns the carnival. Just look at that lack of hair. You can tell they have been balded or something, maybe. No, not you. I almost clicked on Walter by accident. That wouldn't have been right. I feel like it's, like, definitely learning my style, my preferences. But it's taking a lot of time to learn this stuff. Wow, would you look at the time? Wow. It's the Limbus Daily Reset. That's why I'm saying this, because I could be doing, like, other stuff in Limbus right now, I guess. Hard to say. Dream. Like, because there's just, how many characters is there in total from my selection? That's what I want to know. I mean, I guess I'll tell at the end, but we're still, like, almost 2/3 of the way done. There's still a lot. I feel like you guys have seen enough, though, so I think I'm just gonna fast forward through the rest of this and suffer through this alone. So yeah, enjoy this little time-lapse thing, so you no longer have to suffer through the awfulness. Maybe I'll show, like, the last couple or something, but probably not. It's mostly just gonna be the same. And whoop. After like 15 more minutes of like just spam clicking, it's finally done. 2,505. I can finally see my list of characters. Oh god, this is already very, very messed up looking. I need to zoom out, I think. Yeah, okay. Oh no, that's okay. That would do it. Interesting. Okay, yeah, raw text results. I'll probably just download that later or something. Make sure I gotta screenshot this, make sure I have the entire thing saved. Just cause, you know, this is interesting stuff. So number 1 is Roland, that makes sense. Hakma, Angela, that makes sense. Dawn, Zhao, Angelica. I feel like Argalia is higher than he should have been. I like Argalia, but probably not above like some of these characters. Yeah. Nothing like too annoying in the top, I feel. I'm not going to look through all of this because there's a lot. But sure, I'll take a look at the bottom now. Yeah, Blue Smock Shepherd being the very worst. Guido being there. I feel like I've only saw Guido like a singular time. Very silly. Walter being here. I mean, some of these make sense. I don't want to... Hopkins being there, yeah, Walter. Blue Smock Shepherd being the very worst. Yes, absolutely. I think that's fair. Siegfried being far down. Some of the random characters that I don't even know by the name. Right, I'm just gonna scan through, see if there's anything else like too noteworthy. And so together, yeah. Whenever I tied people, did they just permanently get like attached to each other? And so no, is that what happened? Because I do know, I think Effie and Soud, I feel like I tied early on, and then I feel like I didn't see Soud a single time after that. So I think that might just be what happens when you tie a thing. It may just be like, oh, these two are going to be the exact same no matter where they go. Is there any more examples of this I can tell? I don't remember all the people. They had Tommy and Mary being together. If you tie people together, it seems like it just permanently locks them to each other. Yeah, there's just so many random things here. I'm just trying to make sure there's no one I really like being low. Yeah, when it first loaded, because I didn't see stuff, I was like, wait, Dawn being the top, where's Roland? And I didn't see Roland at all, but it's because I hadn't zoomed out, so that's why I didn't see Roland. Yeah, Roland being number 1, makes sense. Some of these, I mean, the system itself is good. It's kind of having to click 2,505 to get these results. It's a little insane, but it's cool to see nonetheless. I'll probably, like, get a link of the entire thing or something. But yeah, if you've watched this entire thing, I'm sorry. Maybe hopefully you just skipped the end or something. But yeah, that'll be all for this time. This was certainly an experience. It was an hour and a half of my life I'll never get back, but it was fun. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time in whatever video I do next. Bye.